What is the #1 fantasy anime in the world? Well, in my opinion, it's Re:Zero, but according to the rest of the world, it's Frieren, and honestly, I can see why. While Frieren may not offer us the joys of drinking bodily fluid and extremely hot waifus like Amelia or Echidna, Frieren somehow manages to make us all drool over an armpit, and if that doesn't prove this anime is special, I don't know what will. Anyway, Frieren is a story that begins after they already beat the final boss. So by the time we start watching the anime, what would normally be the fun part of the story is already over. But we are blessed with getting to watch Frieren walk around being a silly little elf, doing silly little things, collecting spells, and being our favourite stepsis that gets stuck in chests. But that's not important. Since elves have excessively long lifespans, Frieren will have the chance to get stuck in many more chests as time goes on. But she will also outlive and have to leave behind all the human friends that she ends up making, including the other heroes that actually helped her defeat the Demon King. But since the death of Himmel the Chad, Frieren realised that she was wasting a lot of time with those people, and she wanted to start to make sure that she treasured every single moment she has with them, like she's been doing on her new adventure with Fern and Stark. And their adventure has to be one of the most fun adventures to follow that I've ever watched. It's kind of like a slice of life anime with occasional action scenes that have insane animation and just keep you truly immersed because there's always some cool shit happening. It's just fucking insane. But just because it's cool as fuck and insane as fuck doesn't necessarily mean that it deserves to be the #1 anime on MyAnimeList. Except it does. I'm sorry, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood fans, but your time at #1 is finished, and I don't think you're going to get it back anytime soon. I mean, there is something truly special about this anime, and I can't quite figure out how to put it into words, but this anime has everything. I mean, in this day and age, not many people like slow-paced animes because, let's face it, TikTok has turned all of our attention spans into scrambled eggs. But I cannot think of a single person that follows me or is in my Discord that didn't genuinely love Frieren. I mean, it's just an anime that has a heartfelt and endearing story, fantastic characters, a truly beautiful art style, great humor, animation that never disappoints, emotional aspects that get you feeling every feeling possible, an excellent soundtrack, and just everything else, to be honest. It just all ties together so fucking well, and the only word I can think of to describe it is masterpiece. So with that being said, I should probably give Frieren an honest and true rating out of 10, and today I'm going to break it into sections because this anime deserves to be appreciated. Let's start with the plot / the story, which is getting an easy 9 out of 10 for me. The fact that we were able to start a fantasy anime after already beating the final boss with this little elf who is just several thousands of years old, meaning that we get all these flashbacks across times and journeys that she's been on, and we get to see her remember and appreciate them more than she ever has, but is still truly enjoying her time in the present day with Fern and Stark, is extremely heartwarming. And a lot of that is to do with the characters and how well they blend together. And once again, I'm giving a 9 out of 10 for the characters. Now, while this anime features a fairly large cast of characters, and not all of them actually play a significant role in advancing the plot, I feel like all of them are extremely likable and well written for the screen time that they get, but getting to watch the evolution of different friendships is nothing but a joy and a blessing, and that goes for all the characters that we get introduced to. A good example of this would be the vibes between Ubel and Land. I love that little duo that we had going on in the dungeon, and that dungeon alone happened to give us some of the best character development in terms of relationships, but also gave me some of the best fantasy animation I have ever watched. Madhouse has absolutely cooked with the animation and visuals in general in this series. So for that reason, I'm giving the animation / art a 10 out of 10. I mean, the manga already had good art and uniqueness in terms of the character design. So all Madhouse really had to do was just not mess up the adaptation, make it look fucking beautiful. And that is exactly what they did. So for that reason, they have to get a 10 out of 10. So overall, I'm giving Frieren an insane rating of 9.87 out of 10, despite the fact that in my heart of hearts, I will always prefer the likes of Re:Zero or Mushoku Tensei. Frieren is currently the highest rated anime on my anime list, and it's there for a very good reason. So do yourself a favor, subscribe to my channel, and then go see for yourself why me and so many others across the world are giving this anime such praise. But with that being said, thank you all for watching, and as always, feed your goldfish, pet your dog, and help your stepsister out of a chest. Peace the fuck out.